everybody, your boy EW here, aka Eric West, and today we're gonna go on a bit of an adventure. I'm gonna try and catch a Latios since I'm here in North America, obviously, and I'm gonna try and hit maybe two cities, kind of depends on how things are looking, but I left nice and early. And outside of trying to catch a Latios or a Latias, the other thing that I'm really trying to do is complete as much of the professor's research as possible, get myself a Moltres, and hopefully by the end of this week, get myself a Mew.
Unfortunately, my screen recorder just is not working today. I have no idea if it's a screen recorder or if it's Pokemon Go that's acting up, but when one opens, the other one crashes. So I don't think I can get any sort of gameplay for you guys, which sucks because there's a lot of good catches today. So this will just have to be a normal vlog. Sorry about that, and I'll just do my best to make it an okay video for you guys.
As I approached the pier, I noticed an unusual cluster of people on the sand, and so I went to go check it out. Then I was able to see hundreds to maybe even 1,000 crosses placed into the ground. They represented the thousands of lives that had been lost in Iraq. Most of them were Iraqis who had been killed. The people who set this up were trying to show us the insanity of this war that started over a decade ago. All of the bodies that had been dropped, all the money that had been thrown away, billions, probably even trillions of dollars. This never-ending cycle of violence, concept by which the Second World War started upon. The different psychological and physiological trauma that soldiers were left with. Yet, what purpose did this war serve? Why had these people lost their limbs, their faces, their health, their sanity, their humanity. Why had innocence been put through the same? Enough lives have been lost to fill about an entire city. And not just people caught in crossfire, but people who also suffered an inhumane death. Women and children who have nothing to do with what their government decides to do, being struck down by missiles. In many wars, several times as many civilians as soldiers are killed. Do we allow it because we tell ourselves that American soldiers are fighting for us? And if so, what proof do we have that they're defending us from Afghanistan and not just being told to throw themselves out there and risk their lives for an unknown cause instead of being home with their families? When asked how to promote peace, many nasty comments were left for President Trump. Though I'm far from a Trump supporter, spreading the same hate people gave and still give Obama gets us nowhere and makes us no better than each other. Without our hate and biases, we can truly accept each other as different, yet no different, and see that we are all Americans. We as a nation are all one people. I always stay away from anything political or religious on this channel. Always avoid filming a church or a mosque or political message, but seeing this struck a chord deep inside me. It had me thinking about the human condition. I was inspired by the unity I saw. All the different flags stood up in the sand, people running over to pose with their different flags to show pride in where they came from, show love for their cultures. As I walked through this maze of various cloths, symbolic of every person, making my way to my own, I saw just how many of us loved who we are without the conflict of one homeland being greater than another. Patriots without hate. This circle of flags representing different groups, unions of people, was a sign that they all stood for the same thing. Each of these organizations are comprised of people who originate from different parts of the world, all of them a symbol of unity in the land of the diverse. I pictured a world where children could one day grow up without learning harmful ideas or speech and knowing only acceptance. All these groups strive for peace, a land where all people can coexist and be proud of both the land they come from and the land they stand on. The great melting pot. The potential is the true beauty of my country. One unfulfilled but still achievable. These people are what give me hope. You people are what give me hope.